Good morning, my YouTube friends, family, DIYers, the getter-doners, the ones that's making it happen. It's Wednesday. New Year's is coming up here in a couple of days. I've had the camera with me every day this week, Monday and Tuesday. It's just been wide open. Haven't picked the camera up, but I'm going to just try to bring you up to speed to where we're at. I get several comments from time to time. I know there's others of you that's out there that do, own rental property. You're thinking about buying rental property. You're in the property management business, whatever. So I just kind of like to let you know what I've got going on, and it's crazy. It's wide open. Right now I've got 3 guys helping me. You saw a week ago, I think, Jason, he's back kind of helping me for a little bit until his other job, gets going. Of course, I've got Tim and I've got Jeff. So that's been really helpful. And then so the last few days, I've just kind of been a gopher. Go for this, go for that. Keeping them in materials, keeping them in tools, because a lot of times we have tools just scattered everywhere. And so, going to get tools that Jason needs or Jeff and Tim need and whatnot. And but anyway, I'm going to take you around and kind of just bring you up to speed with what all we got going. But I had a house come back to me Monday that I knew was coming back. The people were moving to another state. Got a guy that's probably going to be in the middle of eviction. He's given me a bunch of trouble, and not so much on paying as he has been ugly to me and my wife and caused us some trouble. And so I don't need that in my life, so I'm gonna move him on and his family. I'm in the process of trying to buy, I guess you'd call it a 5-plex, seeing if I'm going to purchase that or not. I'm in the process of building me a shop. We got 2 houses we're gutting, and so it's just a tremendous amount going on. I'm headed now. I'm out earlier than normal, but praise the Lord, I have at least 3 tenants that they pay me the week before the 1st. One of the guys actually pays me about a week and a half to 2 weeks before the 1st, and then the other 2 people usually pay me the week before the 1st. So praise the Lord on that. That's a huge help. Goes a long ways with me when somebody pays their bills on time and pays their rent on time and pays it early. I can overlook a whole lot of things when you do that right there. So let me get you kind of around, just show you where all we're working, what we got going on. I'm over at the house where we did that board and batten look. Of course, those boards are put over sheetrock. Jason's going to start painting that today. This is the closet that he redone. He's not totally finished on it, but he's very close. You can see where he trimmed it in, trimmed around the door one before. Closet looks tremendously better, and that's not an easy job, and it's one he takes care of. This is the house where we've got the bathroom floor tore out, part of the kitchen floor tore out. Now this is the house that came back to me that I already knew for a month or so, 2 months, that these people were moving to a different state. So this is the house that came back where we kind of came over here. We left the house that you just saw, come here, because this is going to be a quick turnaround. I've already got somebody spoken for this house. It's already pre-rented. I'm going to try to turn it over to them next week. But one thing we did is when we came in, hang on just a minute, I got a tickling in my throat. I got that out of my throat. I'm back with you. One of the things that needed to be done was a new back door. The back door that was here was the old original door here. So we put that in yesterday. Jeff is doing painting and cleaning. Got to get this refrigerator. This is a really nice refrigerator. It was actually brand new, and it took a little abuse, when things aren't yours. Like, it was a brand new refrigerator. Shelf is cracked. I got to get another one of those. They let we've been soaking this. They let a case of beer thing somehow stuck to that. Jeff's been trying to scrape it, soak it, to get it off. The refrigerator might have been 6-8 months, a year old. It's kind of nasty. Needs some tender loving care on that. This is, we took this, you might remember if you've been with me a long time, we took this wall, there was a little doorway here, and we took all this wall out here, and then built this back, built a little bar, and such as that. This is one of those that Jason burnt the wood, and then stained it. This is a very nice little solid house. It's 2 bedrooms downstairs, 1 bath. Got a huge upstairs in it. This is where we pulled out to come over here and get this done, to get this turned over to them next week. Yep. Let me show you a couple of new batteries I got in, 3 to be exact. I wanted to give these a whirl. This is the Milwaukee, the XC6. This is the DeWalt 15 amp hour. And I only ordered 1 of these because I want to see what all it will fit before I go to ordering many of them. And then the XC8, because I'm like, man, you put 4 of them, if they would fit on that on the DeWalt inverter, their little station, you know, you can power things with. I'm like, whoa, man, you have some power then. That thing might rival that Milwaukee that I've got. We're working on this house, trying to get things straightened up, done up, whatnot, get it ready for the new tenant. You can see all this mess here Tim has made. He is scraping the door facing all the way around. I know that light's gonna shadow it. He's gonna paint the door front and back, paint all this door facing here. Jeff's still back in the back working on a bedroom. I'm pressure washing. It's December 29th, 70+ degrees. It's crazy. They're predicting more storms because it's so warm. This house needed pressure washing real bad. Been putting it off. I've been trying to get here for a couple of years and paint this house, but just hadn't made it. I've had a few people ask me what kind of pressure washer I use. It's the Husqvarna. It's got the Bridge & Stratton 9 horsepower 205cc engine. Husqvarna says it's an 020490, 3100 psi. I'll show you a little bit of me pressure washing. It's pretty plain, you know, pretty simple. You just take that wand and wash it over there. You know, if you've seen one person pressure wash, you've seen them all. But I'll put it in time lapse. Well, that looks a lot better. That'll get us through the winter. I don't know that I've ever pressure washed on December the 29th. I don't know that I've ever pressure washed in December. I think this may be a first. Let's move around front. Now, I do have this little dude right here, and we're gonna use it on the front porch. It works pretty good. Plus, it don't splatter all over you. Tim's got the door open, so we don't want to be splattering water in the house. But we're gonna pressure wash this porch. Also, to show you, Tim's using the Milwaukee multi-tool. Got a sanding pad on it to smooth that door up some, prepping it, getting it ready to paint.
Too, right there.
That one right there to scrape it. Uh-huh.
You're getting a spot like this, and you might have to spar something like that.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Good deal. You can see the results. Got it all washed and cleaned. Looks really good. Washed some of the house. I got to get to this house sometime or another, put a serious paint job on it. Got the back porch all washed. Let's go in and see if the guys are doing anything or if they're just sitting down taking it easy, watching me work. I figured y'all just sitting down in here watching me out the window. What you got going on?
Well, mud.
Mud? Huh.
You do a little sanding in the morning to get done.
It'll be getting close, won't it? Boy, it smells good in here.
It will. Won't be long.
Smells good. You wasn't sitting down looking out the window watching me pressure wash?
Huh? He wasn't in that paint. He didn't come back in here.
He run in here when he heard the press wash.
Jingle man, you ain't on my side. You gotta be on my side.
Good early morning, guys. This is next day. Let's go in here. We'll check on the guys. You making any progress this morning?
Yes, sir.
Are you? All right.
Rounding it up.
You got the fan cleaned?
Man, it's clean, shine.
Good deal.
I'm ready to move to another room.
All right. Yeah, that room looks good. What are you working on?
Put that little spot on that floor.
Yeah, and I've got to bring the planer back today where we can plane them doors too.
Yeah.
Yeah, doors looking good. Let's go check on Jason at the other house. That's the one we got to worry about. He may be laid up asleep over there. A little funny story. We're over here where Jason's at. I'm blessed to have a lot of good neighbors that live around my houses I own. Of course, they know me. They've got my phone number. So yesterday, this lady texted me and she said, "Hey, I'm just letting you know there's a strange man on a motorcycle sitting in front of your house." So I got a kick out of it, and I sent back, I said, he's going to get a kick out of this. I said, he works for me, that's Jason. And so let's go in here and see this strange man. Where you at, strange man? There's a strange man sitting in front of your house on a motorcycle.
Thunder scooter, boy.
What, oh yeah, you got the boards painted?
Yeah.
Cool.
And for the record, everybody on YouTube, this is definitely, if I had to do it again, I would calculate how many boards I needed, how many board foot, and then I would probably paint.
Pre-paint them?
Paint the surface and the edges, or this would be something good to spray, because getting in here in these nooks and crannies, really hard to do, especially for the vertically challenged. Getting down here and, you know.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It's coming along, it's looking good. I like it.
If we'd have known what we were going to space and then just counted, because we could have measured and said, okay, we're going to have blah, blah, blah. And if we'd have painted a couple extras or a few, it'd have been all right. Yep. But, yeah, I could see where that'd be a benefit. But so this is the first time you as viewers are seeing it painted. So, you know, and these walls were in bad shape. And you can see it still has like some imperfections, like that was really old sheetrock, and so it's kind of loosened it up in a few places. We'll see how that wears. But when you as a whole come in and your eye is just looking at the walls, you know, it kind of just takes it away and it blends in. And that was, you know, we saved that sheetrock from having to tear it all off and either re-sheetrock it, or, you know, we could have even skinned it with Luan if we'd have wanted to. Right. But getting that Luan to stick and hold might have been another thing, you know. I don't know. But anyway, this saved it.
Camouflage.
Camouflage, there you go. I showed you yesterday Jason's closet here, and it's looking really good. Really good.
About to mud the ceiling.
About to mud the ceiling here. They brought him the sheetrock mud this morning. He's going to mud that, fix that up. He's trimmed it out really nice. Saved an ugly old closet and made it look nice. Well, here's the white paint I bought from Bear. I've not used their white yet. Comes with an easy pour spout. Trying out these new caulks here, are new to me anyway. I've not ever used these. So I'm going to try them out and see how they go. I'll be letting you know on that. So I was cutting the boards that's going to go around, frame out this door right here. Pretty soon I'm going to do a review on this battery right here. What will it fit? What will it not fit? You can see here's a 12 amp hour, and the width is not really any difference. Kind of giving you a sneak peek here if you don't have one. But the length, there's a difference. in the length. So this part is really about the same. So it may fit in most things. Your extra length is from here back. So it probably will work. So here's the 60 amp hour saw. I'll just give you a free preview. So see, it fits. But I'm thinking you throw that, 4 of those on that DeWalt inverter power station, and that's why I only ordered 1. I want to see what it's going to work on before I order 3 more of them and have that kind of investment with 3 of them. And I think because it's not much wider than the, the 12 amp hour, so before I order 3 more of them, I just want to make sure, what all is this thing going to fit? If you're not following me on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. You'll get previews of things that maybe not on my YouTube yet or haven't posted about. It's about 3:30 Thursday. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We're done for the week, cutting out early. And Jason, he calls me the Metamucil guy. Of course, that's the Geritol man. Y'all want to say bye? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. We're taking a break. We won't see y'all for another year. Be next year. Next year we'll see you. Y'all have a blessed one. Have a great, happy New Year.